everybody, it's Jamie again. It's day 17 of Healing Distortions to Love, and I am in Moab along the canyon lands. I still have some fall leaves out here, a few little flower friends. Anyway, having a beautiful time in Moab. If you've never been, come check it out sometime. But in the meantime, keep doing your homework and healing those distortions to love. I told you yesterday, as I shared on my video blog, that we would continue talking about where I left off yesterday, which is the greatest healing that we can do for any distortions to love for ourselves is reflecting upon and calling forward and offering up for healing distortions to love within ourselves that have core root issues, known and unknown, deep within the body's physiology and subconscious, anything that has to do with unworthiness or undeservingness. If we could heal all of these areas, and we can do it, by the way, by calling it forth, because remember, intention and attention follow each other. Where we set our attention, the intention follows, and the healing begins. So this is really what this video blog is about, is really getting serious here through this 30 days. We're over halfway now, for those of you that have been following. For those of you that are just tuning in, it's okay. You could start with any one of them and follow any of them, because this is our chance for deep healing. Where I left off yesterday was that if we could heal these great distortions to love and call them forward that are coming from unworthiness and undeservingness, we would actually set ourselves free for the happiest, most successful, loving, joyful, flowing, prosperous, opulent life. Now, it doesn't mean we wouldn't have some hardships once in a while, because you don't get out of this human experience without a little evolutionary journey. Because what we resist actually, and what seems like it's coming at us, or what we don't want there to mirror to us, is always the catalyst where there's something more from ourselves that we can become. We can always offer more love, more compassion, more forgiveness, more tolerance, more understanding, and more oneness to a situation. There's a lot of healing that can come from feeling like we're a victim and being persecuted by life, to realizing we're really in a flow with life. And it's not so much that life is happening to us, but life is really happening for us. And when we begin to see this world and walk in it as active co-creators and participants, we begin to see ourselves in a friendly universe and not a hostile universe or a hostile life. So this is why healing distortions of love is important, because we've learned so many patterns and programs that taught us to put shields on our hearts, or to become afraid, or to edit ourselves, or to become pretty mental about how we were giving love and receiving love, trying to protect ourselves and keep ourselves safe. That's what we do out of knee-jerk instinct as human beings. But if we want to transcend being just human beings at effect of everything happening to us on this planet, we have to transcend by transforming what's happening to us, to bring love to it through us, to become the alchemy of love. That's what the series is about. Bringing the alchemy of love to those things that we judged or we don't want in our life. Well, they're going to be there, and they're going to keep coming. So when we realize that we can heal issues in our lives and patterns and habits coming from old tapes from childhood about unworthiness or undeservingness, those tapes and patterns were reinforced by other experiences into our young adult and adult years and every day of our lives now. But let's take a look at this. Let's call these things forward and really reflect on what happened that made us feel unworthy or unlimited, undeserving and limited in any way. Look at these things objectively with yourself. That's using our mind's capacity. Bring our heart's compassion to it. Invite it up from the physiology to come forward for healing, and then do what we want to do, which is a release and prayer process to move these energies, to give that to the spirit that loves us and heals us. That's what we're doing in this series. And one way you can do that when you recognize you're in a pattern of something not feeling worthy is just simply call out to Creator, Father, Jesus, the universe, whatever you call to. Let's just call the universe for the sake of something simple and non-threatening for everybody right now. When you see a pattern come up of undeservingness or unworthiness in your life, that little voice that comes up and says, I can't, or I shouldn't, or I won't have, or we think that somebody else is going to get something and that we are not going to, because that's been the normal pattern. Catch that pattern right there. Say to yourself, aha, that's a pattern of unworthiness. And I don't choose that anymore, because I'm valuable and loving and magnificent. I see my love. I am deserving. I am worthy. Universe, Clear that pattern. Clear, clear, clear. Can you all repeat after me? Universe, clear this pattern. Clear, clear, clear. I am a loving and wonderful, worthy being, and I deserve magnificence. I am magnificence, and I call forth love to this situation to heal and transform this situation now. And take those prayers, take that attitude to your altars. All right, that's it. Work on that one right now. Call forth the universe or whatever energy source, creator, God name you call to. Call it forward when you see you're in that pattern. Okay, identify the pattern. Call forth healing in the pattern. Give yourself lots of love and surrender it. Universe, I see this pattern happening in me. Clear this pattern. Clear, clear, clear. Practice that. Anyway, I love you all. You can catch more on clearings on a little video, 30-minute. It's on YouTube as well as Facebook. That's clearing unworthiness. And this is to help you. If you could use it daily for 24 hours, even for a week, you'll be amazed. Let's clear out our unworthiness, and all of the obstacles and impediments in our life are going to melt because of love. Trust me. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in.